Stop that. I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat with the boys, not so tough, but must keep walking. Just to chat with the prize, white girls tell me I'm awesome. Like fire on the pan, if you wanna touch my beach, use caution.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jay. I'm bringing you a pre-game interview from virtually yesterday. Oh, I'm ready. For times like this, I shine. For days like this, I rise.
I'ma put him in the cage, never let out the. I hear him chat to the noise, move too quick, can't stop for the talking. I hear him chat.
Wait. Hey, so today is week one of turning $100 to $100,000, and quite frankly, it was a very back and forth week. It was the highs and lows of the week. So we're gonna start off with Monday with Veterans Day. So quite frankly, I didn't know if it was gonna be opportunities or not, and little did I know it was. But when I woke up, there was a surprise, and quite frankly, the surprise wasn't really what I was anticipating. My power went out, couldn't trade, but I took my laptop, went somewhere else, and still there was slightly opportunities, but I was kind of too late because they were London trades rather than New York trades. So therefore, there was no trades on Monday. Day two of the challenge was Tuesday. Tuesday was a very interesting day because that was the first day I took my trade, and the first trade I did end up taking was AUDJPY. Mind you, AUDJPY is a very controversial pair for me personally, but I thought I liked it at first, now I don't. So I ended up replacing it with a USDJPY, and this is exactly why. So AUDJPY, it definitely does look good, very good. If we go on the 4 hour, I'm looking for price to actually continuously pull up, but I need the 4 hour to close below here. Once the 4 hour closes below here and give me indication that price is potentially going to have a continuation of downside, I'm going to end up selling for a potential 1 to 3 risk to reward ratio, or 1 to 2.5 for 18 pip stop loss, and a potential 50 to maybe 45 pip take profit on the 4 hour, and then had a potential pullback, and a continuation. So right now I'm looking for price to pull back, which it did. I'm looking for price to go a little higher, maybe like no higher than up here, and then potentially play for a little bit, and then have a break of structure for a retest, potential continuation to the downside. Day two, I ended up taking a sell at a resistance, gave me all the confirmations I wanted. Price ended up stalling for a very long time, and then ended up completely taking me out of the trade. I don't know about this, and I ain't talk about the trade. So the broker just closed the trade. So I went to go check on the trade. The trade is still kind of going back and forth. The trade is annoying right now because, quite frankly, it closed below in the 4 hour. It did its thing. Okay, whatever. Right? Still kind of like whatever. The broker closed the trade. And now I'm just like, when I was testing before, and it was like, and I'm talking like, I put like $50 in it. And I went full margin. This wasn't even full margin, and it closed the trade. Like what? Damn, the commission was $10. What the fuck? No wonder people have problems with brokers. Hit margin call. First time in my life. I never experienced margin call until Tuesday. And quite frankly, they ended up closing. I had plenty of stop loss left. It would have got wicked out, but I had plenty of stop loss left. It ended up hitting margin call of 66%, ended up taking me out at $66. And I was like, So I thought this was a broker problem, because I was like, in my head, I'm like, there's so much stop loss left. And I calculated for a stop loss of risking most of the account, like $80, $90. So I thought it was a broker problem. So I switched brokers. It wasn't a broker problem, but the new broker I do currently have has Trade Locker, better commission and better spreads. So I'm glad I did switch, because long term this might help the challenge very, very well. Tuesday was margin call. Not happy with that, but switch brokers, took a L, switch brokers, moved on. Wednesday is when we took our first W, and that was a very, very nice, because this is exactly how it went. So I ended up taking a sell at Euro USD, and Euro USD was very, very, very nice at a area of interest, and it was very self-explanatory. I let all the candles close that I needed. I let price give me the confirmations that I wanted. And quite frankly, it was just self-explanatory sell, and it ended up spiking to my take profit very quickly, and it ended up going much further than I anticipated. Could have held it, but I ended up hitting my goal for the week of $200. And quite frankly, if I had to go for the week, why hold it any longer? And the thought process of trading after hitting the goal is if you can put the stop loss at break even and just let it rock and see how much more you can make, that's literally it. There's nothing else to it. But Wednesday was a very successful day. Had a very good trade Wednesday, and quite frankly, those are the trades I love. Oh shit! Today's day 3 of turning $100 into $100,000. On day 3, I did have 3 options that I ended up taking Euro USD for a sell, and quite frankly, ended up doing way better than I expected. End up hitting the necessary amount that I needed in about 56 minutes, and we end up turning $100 into $205. So I'll see you guys in the next trade, because win or loss, you're gonna get an update anyway. Oh shit! Wait, that just hold on. Wait a minute. You're moving too fucking fast. Hold on, wait a minute. Oh, the equity's at another 200. Hold on. Thursday was not really the most ideal day. Now, Thursday was a sell at AUDJPY, and this was the day I realized I should probably change this pair because it's more biased towards 9 p.m. and also London session, so that's when I actually decided to push. So I took this sell at AUDJPY in this damn pair. I waited for everything. Again, I didn't do anything abnormal. I didn't do anything different. I did exactly, I'm going to take this trade regardless. And I took this trade. Price ended up doing everything I wanted, but after I got in it, it did the most heinous things ever, I swear. Before I got in, Price had a 1 hour bullish engulfing from the area of interest that I wanted to get in at, and I was waiting for the pullback for continuation, and that's exactly what I waited for. And the 15-minute gave me a confirmation to get in, and quite frankly, I would have got in on this trade anyway, regardless of if I'd have got in early or if I got in late. If I got in late, it still would have been, this AUDJPY is a very interesting pair. So Thursday ended up being an L due to the fact that AUDJPY, stalled for a while and then hit my stop loss. Just waking at my stop loss before going back into profit. I could have broke even on the trade, but the trade overall still ended up coming down. You win some, you lose some. Friday was a day where I could have came back on the account, but quite frankly, I didn't. So Euro USD ended up doing some quite good stuff. Actually, all of the pairs that I ended up doing good stuff except for one. But I ended up choosing Euro USD. It wasn't on my main priority at first until it decided to move accordingly. I ended up taking the same exact position on the winning trade Wednesday, taking a sell at resistance after confirmation. Perfect. Price ended up shooting to take profit too. Ended up coming back to break even and then stalling at break even for a little bit. But I'll usually hold these trades, but because it was Friday at 2 p.m., I was like, whatever, I'll break even. As soon as I closed the trade, I swear to you not, that thing went into profit, went right back to where it was. I could have had $200 for the end of the week, because the weekly goals is always double the account, double the balance. So quite frankly, I could have had $200 for the week, but I only have 126. But that's quite fine with me, because at the end of the day, we are in profit. So, in conclusion, this week was a warm-up week. It was, quite frankly, I've been out the game for so long, man. I've been out the game for 2 weeks, 3 weeks. It felt so good to come back, and it felt so good to see that this strategy is perfect. In these conditions, wasn't the prettiest, trust me. It was perfect. My strategy is perfect. The time frames I use, perfect. The news that I adjust to, perfect. I don't have to trade every day. The way I am strategically trading this way is perfect. Therefore, it's perfect. So I learned everything I built, strategy, time frames, psychology. It all led up to this moment to potentially turn $100 to $100,000. Mind you, I didn't disclose this. If it's hard to get off the ground, like the $100 part, I might deposit 1,000. But I really do, after this week, seeing this week, I can most definitely turn $100 into 1,000, and 1,000 to 10, and 10 to 100. Because I've been trading prop firm for so long. Mind you, prop firm is not the problem here. It's not the problem. It's the psychology switch from prop firms to your own live account. Everyone says 2%, 3%, and you got the riskier traders that say 10% or just do whatever you want. The 10% do whatever you want club are the richest people out here in the trading group. Let me just tell you that for sure. But because they have the most confidence in their strategy, and the psychology behind it is, okay, my life is paid off. I have all the money in the world, and I can risk this $10,000 to potentially make $300,000. That's their psychology. I learned that my strategy is very, very solid, very solid. I learned that I could continuously push and do the best I possibly can. And as long as I don't revenge trade and do anything stupid, which I don't really do, I'll be just fine. So the imbalance right now is 126. We're going to turn this 126 into 400. So other than that, that doesn't conclude this video. I did push very well. I'm very happy with this week's performance because, quite frankly, again, I haven't traded in 2 weeks. It feels so good to come back. And the psychology of switching from a prop firm to your own funds, so much better. Feels good. It feels so good. So quite frankly, enjoy the series. Sub, like on the video, comment what you think, where you at, how you doing, you know what I'm saying? Follow me on my other socials. That all link is in the description down below. Instagram, X, so Twitter. TikTok is booming, can't lie. And I also have a Telegram where I pretty much say everything in Telegram. Instagram gets the second best of everything. And then obviously everything else follows. But I guess I'll see y'all in the next video next week.